Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Tan.
Let's review the commonly made mistakes during record keeping. So first is reporting of revenue. Let's say you made your 88th sales today and you have entered all the sales transactions in the cash register so far. Suddenly, a boy along with a large crowd comes in. The boy comes up and hands over 50 cents for a packet of sweets. Now, a long queue begins at the counter. Since 50 cents is a small amount, you did not key in the transaction and place the coins outside the cash register. Now, is this correct?
Since the amount is so little and won't make much difference to my sales at the end of the day, clearing the queue is more important.
No! Such practice leads to inaccurate accounting of the sales made for the day. You would have accounted lesser sales.
What if, after I clear the queue first, then I try to recall which are the sales I did not key in and give an estimate for them?
No, this is not right either. You may not be able to remember which transactions were not keyed in and the amount. You should also not estimate your sales. All transactions must be accurately keyed in into the cash register, regardless of the amount, to ensure completeness and accuracy of sales. Next question. If you have $6,000 in your cash register and you took $1,000 out to pay for business expenses, how much should you record as revenue?
I know! Since I took $1,000, I should record the cash register balance of $5,000 as my revenue.
That's wrong. Because $5,000 is only your net profit and not your revenue. Revenue is to be reported based on gross amount received. So you should be recording $6,000 as revenue instead of $5,000. The $1,000 that you incurred for business expenses should be recorded separately as a business expense.
How about my parking fees incurred while meeting my customer?
Although some of your car expenses could have been incurred for the sake of your business, you need to note that expenses incurred on a private car cannot be claimed. Likewise, for private and domestic expenses, such as personal medical expenses or personal meals too. Hey, why did you pay $10,000 to your mother in this month just because she helped you to organize your records?
Oops.
Even if it's your family member, the salary or bonus that you pay out should be in line with the market rate and be proportionate to the service rendered. If you gave your family members household allowances, school fees or pocket money, you are not allowed to claim such payments as these are personal and private in nature. Since our revenue cannot be based on estimates, likewise for our claims for expenses, all claims should be based on invoices and receipts. And always remember that you have to keep all your business records properly for at least 5 years.
Teacher, sorry, one more question. How about my rental income? Can I don't report it?
All sources of income are taxable, which means even your rental income needs to be reported as well. Declare your personal rental income under the Other Income section of the tax return. On the other hand, take note that business income should be declared under the Trade section of the tax return.
Thank you, Mr. Tan.
So easy, Ask an accountant or call me for help if you don't know lah. Also, some things to take note. If you pay yourself a salary as a sole proprietor of your business, this is not an allowable business expense because it is actually part of your profit from the business. And all income and expenses reported should be based on actual amounts and be supported by actual invoices or receipts. You cannot agak-agak estimate. Remember what the teacher said about the do's and don'ts for good record-keeping practices, and you will surely be on the right track for record keeping.